Konnichiwa minasan, Sakura Sakyoka desu. Genki desu ka? Cool. So as I slightly hinted at in my last video, I enjoyed elementary school a heck of a lot more than I enjoyed middle school. It was a simpler time, and I had adapted several things from this predominantly Caucasian school. For instance, the taste buds of a Caucasian boy. Now, this isn't really a race thing as it is a culture thing. You know, I had a great mother and father, and I remember my mom would prepare for me these lunches for school, and I would appreciate them now. She would make a couple of turkey sandwiches, a Capri Sun, some chicken wings, and ever so necessary napkins. Come lunchtime, there I am eating this great lunch prepared with love, and my good old buddy old pal of the lighter tone is eating something different. So I'm making that face you make when you see someone else eating something that you want. Hey, man. What's that? Lunchables! And for some reason, everyone loved the pizza kind. You got some cold cheese, marinara sauce, and the same bread Moses fed the people of Israel. And we ate that. And we loved it. Now, no disrespect to the company, okay? I'm broke, don't sue me because you ain't gonna get nothing. But if I were to try to eat that now, there would be projectile vomiting. Now, the cracker ones with the turkey in the middle, okay, those are slamming, all right? I'll give them that. My mom started buying them for me, but after a while, I was just like, hey, Mom, just give me the fried chicken. You know, being black at my school was a precious thing. We were such a minority, everyone wanted to be our friends. I remember there was this one kid at my school named Kevin. And you know, Kevin was cool. You know, he was Caucasian American like most of the kids at the school. But see, Kevin used to do this thing. And see, if you ever want to annoy me more than you already might, have a name that rhymes with mine. One day, me and Kevin were walking, and this British kid walks by and greets him. And this dude, Kevin, was like, "G'day, mate, cheerio." And after the British kid left, I was like, what the French toast was that? What? That, dude, you just tried to speak with an English accent. Alright, boy. Now, I'll let that slide. But then the next day, one of my black friends walked up to us and said, "What's up?" And then Kevin says, "Yo, what's up, G?" Kevin. What? He's black. Kevin, go somewhere and sit down before I do something. I just thought that was weird. 1 second. Just drink. A little thirsty, you know what I'm talking about? That's good. Now, we all remember that one part of the day we just couldn't wait for. Kids, you guessed it. Recess. Recess was such an awesome time. We would play basketball, football, kickball, hang on the monkey bars, or play this one game that I invented called Cowabunga, where we would jump off the monkey bars doing dangerous tricks, but it was okay because there was soft sand on the ground. I wish adults could have recess. We'd be a lot happier. Teachers were cool, but for some reason, I always got in trouble for anything and everything. Mrs. Miller! Brian, what's wrong? I boo-booed on myself playing Cowabunga! Devin!
No, I didn't know he was gonna boo on himself. He didn't tell me.
And because I would get in trouble for things that really weren't my fault, I started getting more whoopings. Now, if you don't know what a whooping is, or you've never got one before, chances are you don't flush your toilet when you use the bathroom. I would get uber whoopings. My mom had belt techniques. She should have been a playable character in Soul Calibur. And she would like play with my head sometimes. You ever got told to smile while getting the whooping? Boy, you better stop all that crying. Smile. I said smile. And I was so deathly afraid of whoopings, I started to try using logical reasoning.
Mama, how about this? How about you don't whip me, but you take all my stuff?
I had a great mom, though. I have a great mom. You know, she did a good job. I wish my mom would try to whip me now, though.
No, I said I wish my mom could see how far I've come in life.
Here's what I didn't like about elementary school. Class. My grades were great until 4th grade. Then I caught the stupid. And to be frank, I would get so jealous of the white kids that had bad grades because they weren't going to get whoopings. They were going to get timeout and no PlayStation 2 for a week. The only thing I couldn't stand more than that were the kids that had good grades. I remember this one kid named Joseph. One day, we got our report cards, and this fool said, "Oh, A's again." Boy, if you don't shut up. Devin!
No, I was telling him to shut up because I'm so proud of him.
Y'all remember story time? I hated that too. Mostly because we had to sit down on this hard carpet floor, Indian style, and my thick thighs weren't having it. Remember when one of the characters in the story had the same name as you, and whenever someone said it, the whole class would be like... And I used to hate it when it was my turn to read, because we had this one kid in our class who would always yell out the word that I was struggling with. And then Marcus realized his responsibility. Hey you, TG Lee Milk Breath. Shut up, I almost had it. See, I was one of those video game kids. Like, that's what I did for fun. Reading was never fun for me, unless it involved information on how to kill a boss. I would cringe when I would see a kid reading a book during recess. Like, what are you giggling about? It's words. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. In 5th grade was around the same time those Harry Potter books were getting really, really popular, and all the kids in my class were reading it. I, on the other hand, saw how thick those books were, and I was like, no. It's interesting how life works, because now I read a whole lot more. Not more than I play video games, but I like fiction. I've never really been into science fiction, but after playing Skyrim, I would like to play a book that's kind of around those kind of realms, whatever. What's the word for that? I don't know. An author by the name of D.W. Jackson has this Timeless Mage saga that I want to read. It's on Amazon. The Kindle version is like $4. So if you're into science fiction, or you're into books, or you like Skyrim, and you want to start reading more, go check it out. I will be checking it out. それだけ、さっきの作曲です。ありがとうございました。またな。
Now, I didn't know he was gonna build one himself. He didn't tell me.